house. Finally a different background, finally my own room. I'm so excited about it. But not only am I excited about being in my house, I'm excited for today's video. This is my first ever collab. I'm collabing with Elise, Bubblegum Princess, here on YouTube, one of the sweetest, most humble girls I've ever came in contact with. I'm sure you're already subscribed to her, but if you're not, you need to be. She is amazing. Honestly, I can sit here and gush over her, but I know you guys already know all about her. So if you don't, click the link below, go check out her channel. We wanted to do a collab video, kind of like a holiday look. We were shooting ideas back and forth for you know, a hair and makeup ideas for the holidays, and this is what I came up with kind of last second. I did my makeup and hair. I did two different lip looks because I know a lot of people sometimes don't feel comfortable with red lips, especially with a more smokier eye. So I decided to do kind of like a silver toned kind of makeup look. Doing like a winter wonderland theme here in our house for our first Christmas, so this makeup look was very natural to me to just do. I really didn't put much thought into it. I just sat down in front of my camera and filmed it for you. So I really hope you guys enjoy this look. Again, I did two separate lip looks, so if you don't like the red, stay tuned because I, like I said, do two different looks. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're interested in getting this look, keep on watching. Alright, so I've already primed my eyes with the Nars Smudge Proof Pro primer, but it's clear, so I'm going to add a little bit of Painterly Paint Pot on top of that. I actually one of those few people that can't use Painterly Paint Pot as their own eyeshadow base. It just doesn't work completely by itself, but I like to use it even on top of primers if they're clear to just add a flat color. So that's that. Next, we're just going to highlight really quick using Venus and WOS. I like to mix those two together because one's really shimmery and one's kind of matte, and they just blend together for the perfect highlight color. So I'm just adding that to the brow bone and to my inner corner. I am bringing it into the center of the eyelid just a little bit. It's going to get covered anyways, but just to blend it out. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to just add a little bit of dimension into the crease. I'm going to take Naked 2 just by itself, tap it out, and then work that into the crease. This is going to basically just add a nice transition. If you're going to use like a harsh lid color and you want to make sure you keep it within the lines and you don't go too far up, just add a crease color in first. So I'm just blending that lightly a little bit into the outer corner of the lid and then just basically into the crease. I normally blend after every step, so I'm just gonna blend that out really quick. Okay, so next I'm going to take a flat shader brush, and I'm going to spray a little bit of Urban Decay setting spray. This is going to wet the brush, add a little bit of coating, so whatever color I pick up with this brush is going to be a little bit more intense. I'm going to go into the Naked 2 palette, into the color Verve. Yeah, Verve. And it's just a really pretty gray color, but by spraying the brush before dipping it into the eyeshadow, it allows it to be a little bit more intense, which you can already tell. I'm gonna go ahead and just pack that onto the lid, not too far up, using that crease color as your guideline. Okay, so that's what you should have. I am gonna take another, this is actually a sort of clean, it was clean before I did this eye, a clean blendy brush, and I'm gonna go into the Naked 2 palette again, grab a little bit of Tease, and then go back to the Naked Basics and grab Naked 2 again. I'm just gonna mix those two together and add that into the crease. Very simple windshield wiper motions. And of course, blend everything out. I'm gonna deepen up the outer corner a bit. I'm gonna take a dense dome brush like that. I'm gonna go into Faint in the Naked Basics and a little bit of Crave, barely tapping it into Crave. It's a very, very black color, and I'm gonna go ahead and pat that in the outer corner. Now I'm gonna pat it exactly where I want it to sit, so sort of like a V. I'm going to start near the lid, packing it there, out, and then a little bit in. This is just a really easy step, especially if you're just getting used to smoky eyes. This makes sure the smokiness goes exactly where you want it. So If I want a really quick way to make sure that my eyeshadow is the way I want it, this is how I take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend, but very, very lightly. I still want to keep it where the black belongs, so I'm not going to go crazy all over the place. Just blending that black out very little bit. Alright, so that's what it should look like there. Just blended that black out. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend everything together. Okay, so that's what that looks. If you feel like you lost a little bit of your lid color, don't be scared to grab that same flat brush, a little bit of Verve again, and then just pack it on. I don't feel like I lost too much, but I do want the black to be a little bit darker, so what I'm going to do is take another fluffy brush, a little bit into Faint and Crave again, and then I'm just going to work that in the outer corner. So that's that. Again, blending. Now it's time for eyeliner. I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes. I am gonna wing it a bit, but if you don't like that, you can go ahead and skip this step. You definitely don't need to do it. Okay, so after liner, I always like to set it, so I'm just taking a angled brush into black, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pat that on top of the liner. Okay, so now time for concealer. I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal really quickly. I like to do that before I add shadow to my lower lash line. This way, everything's all done and ready. Just using Nars concealer in Vanilla. This is my favorite. They have discontinued this in this form. Now it's in like a tube, but I have every color in this packaging and I love them. I keep them in my kit. I've showed you guys them before though. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm just going to grab a setting powder. You definitely don't have to set this concealer, but I like to set it just so I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to use my Neutrogena Shine Control Powder. This is just my favesies, and I'm just going to brush that underneath. I'm going to take a small pencil brush into Faint, and again a very little bit in Crave, and run that underneath my lash line, just so the eyeshadow doesn't look too top heavy. Take a flat brush, I'm just going to blend that out. The next step is completely optional. I'm just going to add a little bit of nude eyeliner into my waterline, just because sometimes when you do heavy eyeshadow or smoky eyeshadow whatsoever, and you have smaller eyes, it can really close them, and I tend to have more like small cat eyes, so I like to add a nude eyeliner into my waterline just to make me look awake. Now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes, add some coats of mascara. I'm using, this is Lash Out Butterfly by L'Oreal, and I'm going to use CoverGirl's Lash Exact. You guys know I like to load up on the different types of mascara, and that's just what I've been using lately. Now that mascara is done, we're going to go ahead and add some color to this face. I'm using my Nars Guy Bourdin. You guys always tell me how to pronounce it and I never do it right. Down here they have Laguna and Deep Throat, which I've been loving lately. I'm going to take a very small dome brush. I like to use this for contouring into Laguna, do a fish face. Not too far in, you definitely don't want to go farther than like this. You don't want to look like you have a mustache. Up to my temples, do the 3B. Down the nose, just to kind of make my nose look smaller. I don't think it's possible, but I'm gonna give the optical illusion. Now time for some blush. Just gonna grab that Deep Throat, smile, and add that to the apples. Let's do something with this hair. I like to do a bun, you know, one of those like big princess buns when I am lazy or I'm kind of dressed up and I have like a necklace on. I've worn them a few times in my videos, and I know there's 100 videos out there showing you guys how to do this bun, but I'll show you how I do it. This is how I would wear my hair to a holiday party, especially with like a dress on and a really nice necklace. Like I said, I really feel like pulling your hair up, putting it in a really nice bun is kind of sexy. Basically, I just get my hair, this is actually freshly washed hair, so it's kind of has volume to it anyway, so I really don't feel the need to have to put dry shampoo and tease it at all. Sometimes when I'm feeling like my hair is really flat, I can do that, but I don't have to do that today. But sometimes I just flip my hair upside down, my head upside down. Hopefully you guys can still see me a little bit. Just want to position my bun to where I want it. You can definitely have it anywhere in your head. I just like to have it like right about there, so I just add a hair tie. Again, nothing neat. I kind of go for the more I meant for it to be messy look. I am literally using a sock. This is one of Vinny's dress socks that I cut the toe off of, and then I just roll it up. So, bam. That's what that looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and just tighten my hair tie a little bit. Put it around. Kind of loosen my hair. Should have used two hair ties, but put that around. I'm hoping you guys can see this. I'm gonna move the camera. I'm gonna go ahead and now push it up and then make sure my hair is completely wrapped around the hair tie. There's always time to fix this once you do start to roll it back down and create the bun, but it helps to just kind of help it wrap around there like this.
Okay, so that's that now. Basically, as you can see, just rolling it down. So simple. And then once you have it to your head, you literally, sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want. You can pull it out, make it look bigger, pin some pieces in it.
So that's gonna be that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some strands around my face. I'm literally pulling from everywhere, but it's like an elegant, easy, princessy look. So that's that. Now it's time to do something for this lip stitch. I'm gonna do two different lip looks because I know a lot of the times when people are wearing smoky eyes, they don't want to go crazy with their lip. I'm gonna do both ways. I will start off with a nude lip though and then go into the red. This way I'm not starting off the red and trying to get off the red to do the nude. That can get a little messy. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a lip liner. The lip liner I'm going to use is by Palladio. I got this at Sally's and it is in the color Nearly Nude. I like these. I keep them in my kit for weddings. They last a long time. So that's that. And then I'm going to go ahead and use MAC's Nude Rose, one of my favorite nude colors of all time. It's like a pinky nude, and if I had to pick between this or L'Oreal's Ferris Nude, I honestly don't think I could, but I love this one. This is one lip color. Again, the eyeshadow with a nude lip is a very traditional, classy look. Definitely something that's more comfortable. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in so you can get a better look. Okay, so now that we've removed that, I'm gonna, of course, start out with a lip liner. Very important when you're doing red lips to always use a lip liner. That's like very important, very important. So this is my favorites, just Cherry by MAC. I'm not sure if I said that, but I just said it again. This is the new Revlon Color Burst Matte Balms, and this is in the color Standout. I've been loving this lately, and although you don't need to use a lip liner underneath it, I still think that it lasts longer and, you know, it kind of keeps everything more defined. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on top of this. That's that. That is my double kind of whammy holiday look and hair. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I'm excited to be filming in my new area, and while right now obviously it's very plain, I'm looking forward to getting you know, my whole room set up. I have my vanity kind of set up. It's really messy looking right now, but we're getting comfortable. We're getting into the house. We have some furniture, you know, just kind of enjoying our first home. So I was excited to film this. Again, thank you so much to Elise, Bubblegum Princess here on YouTube. She is honestly one of the most humble, sweet girls that I've ever, she's a woman, that I've ever talked to. She's wonderful. I love her, and I'm sure you're all already subscribed to her, and if you came to my channel from her, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. That's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!